Hi everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to Happy at Home. Today I thought would be a perfect day for me to take you around my house and sort of give you a little mini tour of some of the items that I have changed up around my home using some of the thrift store items that I've brought home the last month or so. I can't remember the last time I did this. I think it's been a couple months already. So yeah, I try to do it every month, but lately that hasn't been happening. So I thought it was high time that I show you what I've done with all these wonderful treasures that I have been bringing home from the thrift store. So I'm just going to grab my vlogging camera, just kind of take you around the house real informally and just show you some of the things that I have used and how I have used them. And I hope you enjoy this video. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So this radio that I found, which I think is amazing, I have sitting on my counter in my kitchen. Kind of next to my desk, and it is in front of my little cubbies, which are in desperate need of some new decorations. But I'm kind of waiting on that because I haven't done any of my other decorating yet for fall. These little pumpkins is about all I have done. But I love the little radio. I think it is so cool. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So cool. So I'd like to incorporate a little bit more around it. Right now it's looking kind of bare, but for right now it's sitting there and I think it's a perfect spot for it. So on the table in my kitchen I have this little galvanized tray which I found at Walmart, and it was on clearance for like $3, so of course I picked it up. And then inside of it I have this ironstone pitcher which I found recently at the thrift store. Look at that thing. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I love it so much. So I just placed one of these little pre-made bouquets from Michael's in it. It's got some white flowers, some greenery, a little succulent, some berries, and I think it looks really pretty in the ironstone. And then I placed the pitcher on this little stone trivet, which I also picked up at Michael's way back in the spring, and I think it is so cool. I love it so much. And then of course a little nod to the fall. I have some white pumpkins on either side of it for right now. So there you go. That is what I have done on the kitchen table. I don't know if it's going to stay like this, but for right now it's a quick little display and I am liking how it looks. So then moving over into the corner, I brought in a red stool. I love this little red stool. This was a thrift store find probably about 3 years ago, and I painted it red and I absolutely love it. But I added on top of this a little basket, which is also a thrift store find, and inside of it I put that pumpkin that I recently picked up at the thrift store. Then I put one of my Chanel yarn pumpkins, and then just some like a little floral pick from Michael's. And I think it's a cute little display, quick and easy. And I think it looks really cute in the corner of the kitchen. The other thing I've done is the blue and white on my shelf in the kitchen. You will have seen this. I just did a shelf restyle not too long ago. But all this up here is all new stuff from the thrift store, which is amazing. I love all these little items. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? And then the milk glass shakers. This adorable teapot. I am in love with this thing. Another spice jar milk glass. These bowls are new. This little stack of ironstone saucers are new, as well as this and the sugar bowl. This item back here I just added in just a couple days ago. I got it from my mom. I thought it was really cute. She's getting rid of some stuff. So I'm like, you know what, I can take that off your hands for you. So I just kind of stuck that up in there for right now. And then the other thing that I found was this blue and white plate, which I found not too long ago after I had already done this shelf. So I just added this in, and I think it looks nice up there also. So there's the whole shelf. I like it. In my kitchen I have this little nook with a window behind it, which I love to decorate. And I normally try to keep it, you know, kind of kitchen related or a little bit seasonal, but right now it's kind of in between stages. But I rounded up like a whole bunch of new things that I've brought home from the thrift store, and I just love how it all looks together. So I started with this plank of wood, which I distressed, and then I added these two salt and pepper shakers, which are not new, but they are from the thrift store. But this little guy back here, this little pot, is new. I love it because it has got the basket weave on it. It is ceramic, and I just added this faux plant from IKEA in it. And then another new item is this very delicate, gorgeous little cup and saucer. I just think it is so pretty. Look at that. Love it. Love that it's got the two handles on it, and then it's got the saucer that matches. I think it's very pretty. I think it would look really adorable with a little pumpkin in it, so that's probably what will happen with that. And then over here, I have a stack of bowls, which I just brought home from the thrift store. I bought these to like put candles in, but I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to just have them stacked there. And then I also have this stack here of little sauce dishes, which I think are adorable, and I just have those stacked up, and together the whole thing I think looks very pretty. And then off to the side is this little guy right here. It's like a little recipe holder box. It was originally just a wood color, but I gave it a little paint job, and I am obsessed with the little eagle on the front. I think it looks so cute. So I just have that sitting here for right now, and inside of it I just have like receipts and things like that. So that is how I'm keeping my receipts at the moment, and I think it's a cute little way to use it. So I think it's adorable, and I am loving the little eagle. I wish it would show up better. It's not showing up very well, but you get the idea. So that's a cute little box, and it'll come in very handy, I think. Alright, so in my bedroom, I have this candle holder hanging above my bed, which I picked up not too long ago. And I just think it is so cool, and I love it so much. So I started with hanging this in the middle. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the shelf, but this is the beginning. So I put this up, and then I have my little tea lights that are battery operated. And then I also have the remote for it, and I love these so much. Look at this. It turns off, it turns on, and I love them so much. And at night, the whole room just glows with all these little candles on. I love it so much. So I'm loving that. So another thing that I have recently picked up is this candle holder right here. I don't think I ever showed it in a thrift store find because I got it home and I loved it so much I started using it right away, and then I forgot to show it. But the top has like this embossing on it, and then there's these little crystal beads all the way around, and there's more embossing on the bottom. And then the top has this little curly cute thing which actually holds the candle, so it's easy to put in and out if you were to light it. But I just have one of those battery operated lights in there, and it is so pretty at night. All the crystals like glow. Oh, I just love it. It is so pretty. So I may keep this up here, or I'll probably move it somewhere else in the room when I do the decorations for up here. But yeah, so that's where I've started for my fall decor. Not very exciting. Another thing that I brought home recently are some new vintage pillowcases. This one is really pretty. I love the pattern on it. It's got a nice little scalloped edge and then a contrasting band. I just think it's so pretty. And then the other one over here is a blue and white pattern, and I think that one is pretty as well. And as you can see, I just have a mismatch of different blue pillowcases, and I like the way that looks. This is still all of my spring decor from, I haven't changed anything up in here since then. This is actually a pillow that I made from a vintage sheet as well, which I love this. This was like the band at the top of the sheet, so I used that in the middle and then just the rest of the sheet. I love this. I've had it forever. And then this sheet, quilt is also one I made from a sheet, which is very pretty. And this one's reversible. On the other side, it has this pattern. So This is like one of my favorite blankets. Blankets made from sheets are so comfortable. I love them so much. So that's what I've changed up in my bedroom for right now. Looks awful boring, but at night, let me tell you, it is gorgeous, and I love it so much. Another find that I have is this one right here. It is this gorgeous tray, which I brought home not too long ago. I love it so much. It's just gorgeous. Look at that, so pretty. What I decided to do was just place it simply on this little side table next to my chair in my family room, and then it's just got a simple little candle and candle holder, and I think it's perfect. Just a little something, and I think this red just really pops. So I've got other little bits and stuff of red in the room, but I could easily move this out of the way and work on projects while I watch football. So that is what I have there, just something quick and easy, and I think it looks nice. Alright, the find of the week were these plates, the Strawberry Hill pattern. I found them the last 2 weeks. If you watch my thrift store Thursdays, I am loving these plates so much. So, careful. So I have them on my shelves here, kind of mixed in with what I already had. So I'm loving that, but now I'm not liking the wallpaper-ish background. So I'm going to probably remove that so that the red and white plates show up a little better. I'm not sure, yeah. It's a little too busy for my taste at this point, but that's a project for another day. But look at that. Oh my goodness, I just love them so much. Love it. So basically what I decided to keep was the new set, obviously. So I have the big plates, the small plates, some bowls, 2 small platters. I have larger plates, and then the 2 large platters and the bowl. I kept this stack of bowls because we use these quite a bit. I also have 2 more bowls like this one, which I'm going to keep because we use those quite a bit. And then I have these ones right here, which are Crowware. Some of them are in the dishwasher right now, but I have those, and I'm going to keep the big plates of those and the small plates of those because the kids like those plates a lot. So we'll keep those also. That way I have enough dinner plates for an average day. And then, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to keep. We're going to keep this little configuration up for a week or so and see how I like it. I may throw in some other stuff. Like I have these little platters right here, just simple roller platters, which I used to use all the time. So I don't know if I'm going to like not having those. Then I also have this plate. This is just a little one I got from, what do you call it? Target. It's just a little plastic plate. But I use this all the time for serving food also. This here, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or not. I've only used it once since I got it, but it's ironstone, so I don't really want to get rid of it. But I also don't know what to do with it. I think it's really cutesy, but I may end up going like on top of my cabinets or something like that. Then I have this set here of small plates. These are nice still. There you go. There's the brand. So, but I'm going to keep these for like my good plates. And then I have some Crowware dishes or bowls here that I kind of are just mismatched kind of bowls. So I'm going to put those aside as well for now. So, still need to find a place for my little cups. I have 4 of those. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm liking it a lot. Except for, yeah, like I said, I need to remove the contact wallpaper that I've got back there. I think it'll look a lot nicer. So yeah, I'm so happy with my new plates. Alright, so there you go. That is what I have done with my wonderful, fabulous finds that I have been bringing home the last couple months. It is so much fun to go to the thrift store and find new items to play around with at home, and you know you don't spend very much on it because you bought it at the thrift store, and it is so fun to see how it can incorporate into your house. That whole process to me is so much fun and so enjoyable that I hope, and I am thinking most of you are probably the same way. It is so much fun to put those new little knickknacks into what you already have going on, and it just seems to breathe new life into the area. So I thank you for stopping by today. Hopefully this was interesting for you. Maybe it gave you a little bit of inspiration of how to use some of those items that you also find at the thrift stores and bring home and try to incorporate into your home. So yeah, I guess that's it for me today. I won't talk your ear off, but thanks so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you won't miss any future videos of mine. And I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye now.